Hi guys, my name is Sean. I'm a houseplant enthusiast from Indonesia. I'm here at Sanggar Kemuning, and in the previous episode I interviewed the lady boss here, Icha, and today I will show you my personal tour. So I'm going to walk through the species that maybe are popular right now, or maybe I have had it in my care before, so I could share a little bit of my experience with them. And sit back and enjoy the show. So this is the entrance of the nursery, and when you make a left turn here, this is the rare plant section, and there's so many plants here now I don't even know where to begin. In the entrance here is some Hoya, very sun-stressed Hoya macrophylla variegata, Tillandsia. This is a jungle cactus, and it's so beautiful. Look at the red. And here we have a lot of the Queen of the Night. They're very common here. Dischidia numulariadois, or yeah, I'll put the name on the screen. There is more Hoyas. Schefflera, variegated. This is different. This is very glossy actually. They're normally quite matte, so I don't know if this is a different species. Some Calathea here. This is Aglaonema. Look at how beautiful the markings are. This is a rare one. It's a hybrid, I believe. And this is so big, so nice. Look at that. And here we have the Veracosums. They're very popular right now. It was actually quite hard to find them for a while, but now I guess a lot of places have them in stock. Some Pipers. Twisted Dracaena, a lot of Cebu Blues, and there's more Aglaonemas. And I want to take your eyes to the shop here. How nice. On the left hand side here, there's the Melanochrysums, which we talked about before. There's so many of them, and they are huge. They are taller than me, I would say. They are like trees. And that's Anthurium veitchii. I see some Squamiferums back here. And here are the philodendrons that Icha told us about before. So one of her recommended plants. So this is Sean from the future. There's way too much hammering in the background, so I am going to do a voiceover. So this is that philodendron crocodile, I believe they call that here. It could be called the saw overseas. Here are some Macrostictum, and they're very easy to care for. Very fast grower once they're established. And here we have the juvenile form of the Melanochrysum. Alocasia frydek, very velvety leaves, but not the easiest to care for. Here's a Philodendron mamii, and here is a Philodendron glorious, I believe, because the leaves are a bit longer than your gloriosum. Moving back up, here is that Anthurium regale that we saw at the nursery tour video before this. So I hope you're enjoying the music in this video, because I have been creating original music content lately. And I want to take your eyes to this Alocasia silver dragon. They're a very slow grower, and that's the black velvet, also a slow grower. And over here we have the Philodendron soderoi. I have one of these, but it's so tiny right now. Some Philodendron Pink Princess, more Pink Princess, and this is a Vanda orchid. The flowers are so beautiful, spotted, and this is a pretty old specimen, I'm sure. Just look at how many rows of leaves there are. This is insane. Here we have, I believe this is the Pastazanum. I don't think this is the Gloriosum. Let me check the petiole. Yeah. So the Pastazanum have, the way you can tell the difference is that the petiole is completely round. I would say, I don't know if the right word is serrated, but it's got a dimension to it. It's not round. And Pastazanum is more wrinkled. I've been on the market for this for a long time. I did get one, but it's still a baby. Scindapsus, and this is a thick leaf Scindapsus. I don't know what species they are, but some of them have this rimming around the edge, and that's so cute. I don't have this species yet, but this is very velvety. This is really nice. I don't know what this is. Look at the splash. There are some crazy ferns here that are as big as trees. I don't know if you can see, that's the main stem. It's as tall as me. I believe they call it the monkey fern, but I may be wrong. And look at that, that's trying to put out a new frond. It looks kind of gross actually, but cute at the same time. Very nice. Here we have a lot of bird nest fern, or kadaka. They look so happy here. I love looking at things like this. Like, this is so nice. And wow, biliotize. How huge. Here we have a lot of black lipstick. I believe it must be a season or something, because a lot of growers seem to have them at this time. Here's some Philodendron Birkin. And here we have a lot of Philodendron gloriosum. And I promised you to touch one of the petioles to show you. So right here, as you can see, it's got an angle right here. It's like 90 degrees angle. So that's how you know that it's a gloriosum. Super cute. There's an anthurium back there. Here we have a lot of pothos, Monstera Peru, Adansonii, my favorite plant. More Carcentianum. To give you a vibe of this place. It's truly a jungle. This is a pothos, a neon pothos. And behind here we have a lot of Hubertsias and ferns, and some staghorn ferns. I love the arrangements, it's so nice. And below here we have the anthurium flowers. Sorry, not flowers, there's Spedex. I keep saying flowers. How beautiful this one is. Wow, this is impressive. Yeah, they come in reds, and this is green, and this is a pink. Here we have an anthurium. I have a feeling that this would make a pretty good necklace. So you just need a clasp behind here, and you have yourself a necklace. You can go to the Met Gala. Here we have some ferns. I have this at home. Look at how cute. It's growing, and the growth points are impressive on these. We have a Peperomia rosso, Hoya Wadeii variegata. Oh, the ZZ Zenzi, the dwarf ZZ plant. How cute, they have this little nuts, little roots. ZZ Black Raven. I don't know what these are. Cute, super cute. Show you, let me see. This is also pretty nice. I've seen this in Thailand in the Bangkok plant market, but I'm not sure what this is. Here we have some watermelon peperomias, some pileas. So cute, very easy to propagate. And here is some Xerosicus denguei. They like full sun, so look at this one, it's giving multiple growth points. They're like a succulent. Hoya curtisii. Oh, there's some more here. Curtisii. I'm still trying to figure out how to save mine. Look at this one. This is so cute. It's so fuzzy. I don't know what this is. Oh my gosh. I want to say it's a begonia. Let's see if it's begonia. And here in Australis Lisa. This is some kind of peperomia as well. Look how beautiful the leaves are. And this is giving you the inflorescence, the flowers. I'm going to say this is a peperomia too, but I haven't seen this before. Some syngoniums. Begonia, more syngoniums here. This is a Dischidia. Very cute. They make such a cute hanging basket. I think this is the Dischidia. This is the Dischidia Jerry, so I'm not sure what this one is. But I think this one comes variegated. These are just so cute. This is the jungle cactus, and that's the growth point. How cute. I have been looking for one of these, so I may leave here with one of these. Variegated Schumbergla or jungle cactus. Baby lipstick plants. Hoya, I believe this is the Hoya David Kimingii, but I could be wrong. These are the Tradescantia that is very fuzzy and super hard to keep alive. Oh, pretty, look at that. So nice. But they rot so easily. Oh, this one's growing. They rot so easily because of, I guess, of the fuzzy leaves. Peperomia Hope. Very, very easy to care for. Hoya carrii variegata. It's the Dischidia ruscifolia. And this is some more Hoya carrii. And unlike those ones, the single leaf ones, this one may actually turn into a real plant. It's the regular form. Look how thick the stem is. This is an old plant. This is the Hoya deikii. I don't know what species this is, but mine has been struggling, so I don't know how to keep it alive. Dischidia ovata, one of the easier Dischidias to care for. Oh, and there's some spider plant babies. Here's another melanochrysum that's as tall as the roof. This is insane. I don't know how they have so many of them. They take so long to get here. As you can see, this plant is very old. It's aged. Optischia, that's green. Very nice. Look at how beautiful the leaves are. This is a really fat Hoya retusa. I haven't seen them this fat before. It looks so happy here. Mine is like thin and scraggly looking. Peperomia prostrata. Tradescantia nanook. Some Philodendron Martianum. And these are Sansevieras or Dracaenas. Forgot the name, but they're quite nice. I mean, they look nicer when you bring it home and if you have a minimal kind of decoration. Here we have some Scindapsus tubii dark form, and then this is the moonlight. Very, very nice markings. This is the Epipremnoides, Epipremnum, shoot, what's the name? I'll include that in the list. I have a big one of these. If you can't get your hand on a variegated Monstera, these guys will do just fine as a replacement. But they tend to burn up easier than the Monstera, so don't keep them in too bright of a light. Philodendron graciale, some Scindapsus up here. I believe these are still cuttings as they are still struggling to recover. Here's that sea of Calathea. This is a beautiful oasis of cactus. Cowboy cactus. I don't know a lot about cactus names and species. I'm not really big into them, but if you are, look at this one. I have this in a green form. But if you're into them, here's some footage for you. This is actually very nice. Gorgeous, look at that. There's some Hadiora down here, dancing bones. These are actually quite cute too. Here we have some Hoya compacta variegata, and we talked about the parent plant earlier. They're very, very pricey these days, so nobody's really selling the adult form. Except one shop, because the shop is selling it. But the price is ridiculous. You could buy a car with it. Wow. And here is a, I don't know what you call this, a container of cactus. Ripsalis. I believe this is called the white ghost. Euphorbia white ghost, possibly. Here is the impressive Orbifolia section. This is the bigger leaves. Over there you have the smaller leaves. And it's amazing because none of these have any brown tips on them. It's freaking amazing. In the previous video we talked about Calathea care, so be sure to check that out. This Alocasia is so big, it's like a tree. I have a tiny one of these back home. And there are some ferns here. It's probably banana trees, a lot of banana trees over here. I believe that they must be grown here the whole time because I don't see the splits. Normally when you grow them out in the wild or somewhere where they're getting a lot of breeze, the leaves will tear and split. Very nice. And this fern is impressive. Look at that. It looks like someone took a pen and just drew on the leaves. I believe these are the spores. Maybe it's so nice. Oh man, I wish I could take it home. Okay, so I have to do a voiceover again because there is a prayer session going on, and this happens every evening in Jakarta, or in Indonesia rather. It's actually very peaceful and calming, but I don't think you can hear me from the sound of the prayers, so I figured I'll give them a little bit of privacy and do a voiceover. So here we have a Song of Jamaica, and it's a really reliable grower. It's very easy to grow. It doesn't need a lot of sunlight. It's very forgiving, and the way I know to water it is by looking at the Syngonium stowaway that's in the pot. So when the Syngonium's droopy, we know to water this plant. So I'm going to take you to the back. Here we have a very nice sort of a desert-like vibe, desert lush tropical vibe that I love to walk through. And the plants here, I'm not sure what they are, but they're in pots, which means that they are ready to be transported somewhere. I'm guessing they're for rental, but I could be wrong. Here we have some Norfolk pine. They do like bright indirect light and some direct sunlight. And here we have some palms, a lot more palms. I'm not sure the species names, but we seem to be in the rental section of the nursery. I can imagine the appeal here for a lot of the commercial buildings or even events. You know, whether you have a banquet at a hotel or a conference, a business conference. This is so peaceful right now. I mean, I came at the right time and the sun is just coming at an angle. So we are heading towards the front of the nursery, and here we have some dracaenas. It's beautiful with the red. And more palms. And I believe this is the Song of India. It's a dracaena. And they are quite easy to grow as well. Some bromeliads. I see a lot of bromeliads in a lot of the nurseries here, although I don't really know who buys them because I'm not the customer for bromeliads. I may have offended so many people by saying that, but one day, I promise you, one day I will get into bromeliads. Actually, I do have plants in the Bromeliaceae family, which is related to the bromeliads, which is your tillandsias, the air plants, right? And also I have a pineapple which I propagated. So pineapples are actually in the bromeliad family. And look at this flower over here. I don't know what the form should be, but I think it's not open yet. And it looks like plastic. So cute. And when you look under the table, you have your cool plants, the Calathea macoyanas. They make really good foliage plants in the understory. And here we have Peperomia scandens variegata, very fast growers. And some more Calatheas. Calatheas, this is what we talked about in the last episode. The Calathea conchina. And moving on down, we have a chain fern. It looks like a chain necklace. And here we have more macoyanas and philodendron, I believe lemon lime. These are very easy to care for. They live in hotels, malls, even in bathrooms. They don't require a lot of light. And ZZ plants. Here are some interesting philodendrons. They look like bok choy. I don't think we know the plant ID, but they're super cute. There's some, I believe this is a Homalomina in variegated form. Some Calatheas. Beautiful. It's got such a nice texture to it. Next to it we have, I believe, the white beauty star. And more lancifolias, dracaenas in the background. Beautiful. Glister in the sun. Here we have an aglaonema. This is a very common species. So many of them. Beautiful. Love their markings. Here we have some more banana trees. And here are the plants that are getting set up to be shipped to the store. So they own 2 stores in downtown Jakarta. So they have to replenish the stock now and then. They usually pick the best plants. So if you're in the area, do stop by their shops. More bromeliads with the plasticky looking flowers. Fiddly fig. This one looks so healthy. And one more pile over here, macoyanas, dracaenas, I think it's aglaonemas. These are all very easy to care for plants, I guess. And here we have the Philodendron lanat. I'm crazy over them. They're a common philodendron and very, very inexpensive, but they are very underrated. Like, nobody talks about them, and they should, because the leaves are just so nice. Some more banana, fiddle leaf figs, so healthy looking. Very tall, way taller than me. And over here, there's a lot of Monstera deliciosa. I remember coming here and seeing much bigger specimens, and these are actually quite small. I believe the bigger ones are probably sold out. Although there is a giant one over there. I don't think anybody wants to buy those because they are unmanageable, I think. They're so big. Yeah, here's my hand for comparison. I highly recommend Monsteras. They're very easy to care for and they look so nice. And over here we have some ferns in various shapes. So there's bird nest fern and you have your staghorn. I think I see some Boston fern somewhere in the back. But the best fern growers are actually Thai people. They can grow massive, huge ferns. I don't know what their secret is, but yeah, if somebody knows, please do tell us, to share. And here I'm being drawn to this begonia that is really beautiful. It's got white markings and a pink underside instead of a dark maroon. So these are super cute. Here's some Coco Loba variegated. Actually, the leaves look beautiful, and the new growth, oh my god, it's like this fluorescent neon pink color. This is so cute. Alright, so I guess I will conclude the tour here. It's getting late and I spent too much time here. I'm all sweaty. You don't want to know what it's like under my shirt right now. Thank you for watching my videos. I hope you found some cool species here, and if you like content like this and some of my plant care videos, do subscribe and send me likes. And again, have a nice day everybody. Stay safe. Bye.